what would you say now, like living through 2020, granted kind of current pandemic not necessarily withstanding, what
Mhm.
kind of things would you maybe even say to you from a year ago? Because I know you from right now is very different from
Yeah.
2019. Lexi Noelle was a very
Oh
different person. But
God.
like, what
You
would
have
you
no
say to
idea.
yourself, or even to someone listening who's maybe in a similar spot as to where you were a year ago or beforehand, thinking about they have passions and they want to bear fruit, they want to glorify God with their lives, not really sure if it's possible or it's just the wheels aren't turning yet. What do you say to them?
Never, ever, ever give up. I've always been in spots where I felt like, oh, you know what? Like, example, I almost dropped out for the semester and I was gonna just like take that time. But when you really feel like you just can't do anything, that's when you need God most, and that's when you need, your passions the most, and love and everything that you can think of that's healing the most. You just can't give up. As hard as like you can feel super down and super awful. Literally, this time last year, I was going through a really terrible breakup. It was horrible, and I didn't think I would be talking on an amazing show with my amazing friends about a single I released, about getting through that.
Mm.
Basically, the advice I would give is take what you're going through now and turn it into something that you love instead of something you hate. So if you like to draw or paint, take take that frustration and that feeling out on the paper, on the page. If you like to write poems, write a ton of poems. One of my best friends writes amazing poems, and now she is being featured on a bunch of poetry magazines and websites. And or I'm actually, this is a little side thing. I'm going to be singing one of her poems and releasing it as a song, which is really cool. Just make sure you
Oh.
stay, yeah, make sure you stay in touch with your friends, even if you can't physically see them. There's always Zoom, there's always the FaceTime on the phone, and like I know a lot of people who are actually separated from their families right now. So if you can get your mom or your dad to get a Skype or get something, I think there's another app that they have out now that talks about like how I think I don't know. I thought I saw Snoop Dogg on the commercial talking about like a video chatting application. I don't know what it's called. I apologize, but just make sure you take the time to, you know, be close with your family, even if they're far away. Make sure you video chat them. Make sure you take care of yourself. It's good to, you know, it's easy to be, because especially with anxiety, it's hard to sleep sometimes. So if you can't sleep, try listening to some relaxing music, I would say, or say a prayer. You can try to phone a friend if you're having I leaned on my friends so much last year, and they were like the best thing that's ever happened to me. So thank you so much to Kristen and AJ for helping me through that.
Yep.
And
When
yeah, I
in
would
doubt, call Kristen Case.
just just don't forget about how, don't forget about the little things is another thing too. Is don't forget that, like what are the little things that you love to do, even if you may not feel like doing them. Like you're at home, like you can bake cookies, make your soul happy, like eat some sweets or something. That's what I do. I love chocolate. It's really, really, oh my gosh, it helps with headaches too for me personally. But I would say if you're an artist like myself, don't stop writing, keep writing songs. There's always something to sing about. You can sing about a microphone, you can sing about water, you can sing about someone's smile. That's what I love about songwriting and also video making is your ideas are coming to life either through music or through like movies and film. So literally, oh my gosh, like when is it not the best time to get Disney Plus? I have Disney Plus. My mom and I have Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix. Watch get inspired by some directors and some filmmakers too, and watch like how they do it. I mean, I have friends who are really into animation too, and if you really are into drawing, like maybe consider interning. Like if you're a little younger, you'll like have to finish high school, but after you're out of high school and you're in college, you can start looking for places you want to intern at. Like, oh, what if you can intern for Pixar, you can intern for like Universal. I'm literally going through that process now, and I'm way beyond my high school years, but really, it doesn't matter how old you are to really take care of yourself. You should always take care of yourself no matter how old you are. So